This is really bad for Christie. And somewhere, Rand Paul is just having a field day. And in fact, like, I wouldn't even be surprised
Rand
if...
Paul is searching on Google for gloating quotes to plagiarize.
Exactly. I mean, you know, what's going to be interesting to see, you know, how this impacts, like, I mean, it's a little bit late for things like unemployment, but one wonders if now Rand Paul starts to soften and try and fill that vacuum, because he's now, you know, Rand Paul has now been flanked, right? He's got Ted Cruz on his crazy ass right and Chris Christie on his crazy ass, just more of like a sensible, trying to get stuff done guy.
He tells it like it is. He's a straight shooter.
Wow. Now, the good news for Chris Christie is, might as well forget the diet.
Someone's going to be in his room. Someone's going to be in his room with the Bruce Springsteen records playing tonight.
Yeah, maybe we should be playing Glory Days. Chris Christie's
nice
right now just sitting in his office, canceled all his public appointments, just going, F it, pass the donuts. I don't even care anymore.
The most important thing...
I'm off my diet.
Most important thing, cancel my meetings and find out if the boss is mad about this.
This is not...
I don't think the boss would approve of this type of behavior at all. And that has to be the most upsetting thing.
Yes,
for
that's
him.
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with you.
But what does Springsteen think of it?
I would love to see Bruce Springsteen to write a song.
I would love Springsteen to just say, I don't really want to dignify you with a song, just to say, I'm ashamed of you.
We're not friends anymore.
I take everything I said back. Obama told me to say it anyway, so it wasn't even genuine. You're a terrible man.
That's pretty good, Bruce. If we had a real legitimate studio, we would actually get you to write a song to Christie about the day that the bridge closed.
Hey, maybe someone could just send in some Springsteen-esque music they write, and Michael could just do like a
Big
spoken
man.
word. Michael could just do like a
Had a
spoken
bag.
word over it.
Yeah, that would be.
Bag of pork rinds. Punish the children for his sins. He didn't even know.
I gotta say, this is gonna be fun to watch, and it couldn't really come at a worse time for Chris Christie, because there's a news vacuum. And
Not only
so-
that, you know, he's getting sworn in for his second term at the end of the month. It's a couple weeks from now, and it's an event. It's going to be at Ellis Island. It's got all of the pageantry and symbolism.
Why are they doing it at Ellis Island?
Well, technically part of Ellis Island's in New Jersey.
Oh, right.
He's
Yes.
going to do a whole, you know, the grandson of Irish and Italian immigrants thing. I mean, that was the launching pad right there. All of the visuals for running for president.
Everybody should try and jam up the traffic on the way there and just honk.
Another small interesting thing. I mean, it's not that big of a deal, but just bringing up, you know, New York, New Jersey's relationship. It wasn't even a New Jersey official who ended the traffic jam. It was one
be clear that what happened was that on the fourth day, New York and New Jersey work together on the bridge. Obviously, one side's in New Jersey, one's in New York. The Port Authority exists both in New Jersey and in New York. The New York top Port Authority official, Pat Foy, ordered an end to the lane closures after he first found out about them 4 days after they began. He was not aware. And understand that Foy was not informed about him, obviously, in advance. Neither were the Fort Lee officials or the commuters. On September 13th, the day of Foy's reversal, Wildstein wrote to Kelly in Christie's office, updating again. Like, why would you be updating?
Hey, Hey, I just wanted to touch base again on the legal traffic jams we're orchestrating to use state resources to punish our political enemies. Just so we're clear on all that, it's about day 3. Emergency vehicles can't move. Kids aren't going to school, so far so good. But a little hiccup on the other side of the state.
I know how much you're interested. I know how much you said that the governor wanted to come out and move traffic cones. Just wanted to know that opportunity may not be available for him anymore because apparently the head of the Port Authority in New York has a problem with it. So
Andrew Cuomo has our back on this, right? I mean, like, obviously there's zero incentive for him to try to embarrass us, right?
FYI, I know that the governor had ordered an extra large traffic safety vest. You may want to see if you could go back on Amazon and cancel that order because it does not appear like we're going to be able to continue with this fake traffic study any longer.
By the way, did you guys know what the mayor's Croat? What the hell is that? I don't even know what that is. All right, great job, everybody.
So Wildstein writes to Kelly in Christie's office, the New York side gave back Fort Lee all 3 lanes this morning. We are appropriately going nuts. Sampson is helping us to retaliate. We're not going to, hey, you don't mess with our territory. If we want to punish this mayor, we're going to do it.
Well, and it's important. David Sampson is who? A close advisor to Chris Christie.
Oh, what a shock!
Who headed the governor's gubernatorial transition committee for 4 years ago and is the chairman of Port Authority's Board of Commissioners.
There you go. Yeah, now this is getting to be like we're not allowed to discipline our own people? With traffic jams? What is this, the Soviet Union? I love this.
Well, excuse me, Mr. Chairman Mao. I can't let emergency vehicles not respond because some people are being punks. They're endorsing their own party's nominee for governor.
Hey.
Oh man.
My parents did not set sail from Sicily for this.
No.
This story is great.
It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable.
As we were saying before, Tony Soprano would feel bad for the kids the whole time.
That's right. You go, whoa.
Yeah.
The kids involved?
As the boss said, we take care of our own.
Paulie would say, hey, screw the kids. Those are Buono supporters. And he would go, Paulie, you go too freaking far sometimes.
You got to calm yourself down.
Oh, man.
Maybe you should try some of this chamomile tea.
Without obviously the fact that he's just been such a disaster for New Jersey for like real people, so of course I never would want him to be governor or have this exposure, but it's like this almost makes it all worth it. All of like the hype and the Scarborough and all the nonsense just for this type of like total flame out.
It's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy. Time for some traffic problems in Fort Lee.